Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Episode 20 deals with God, an ocean of compassion, a God who needs to render justice. How does compassion and delivery of justice gets balanced? Rama and Sita were in the forest. A crow started to peck Mata Sita, and she hurled the crow with mud, but it didn't move away. This crow was none other than Indra's son. When Rama was sleeping on the lap of Sita, this crow started to attack her chest. It was bleeding, and therefore Mata Sita woke Rama. Rama was quite perturbed and quite annoyed at the action of this crow. He therefore decided to invoke the Brahmastra on a darba grass and hurled it against the crow. The crow went all around the world. Indra didn't help the crow. Nor did the sages, nor did the devas. Nobody came to the help. And the crow finally surrendered before Rama and pleaded and sought for pardon. Rama therefore had to be compassionate because the crow has surrendered before it. At the same time, the crow cannot be left unpunished for its misdemeanor. So how does Rama deal with the situation? But there are three options available. Rama could have killed the crow, which would mean the crow would not have had an opportunity of repentance to revive back. 2. Rama could have simply taken one feather out of the crow and said, I have rewarded your punishment. Then the crow would have never learned his lessons in his life. And therefore Rama said, if you want to spare your life, let me take any one particular organ of your body. The crow volunteered that the right eye may be blinded. And Rama blinded the right eye of the crow, ensuring that discipline or repentance followed by good practices ensures for the crow. Now this is compared to the modern judicial system of executing punishments. Acharyal cites an example of this. A criminal trial comes before a learned judge, and a person has indeed murdered somebody, and the prosecution produced impeccable evidence against the accused. Somehow the judge felt he should be merciful and gave him the benefit of doubt and let him off from the prison. This same murderer, who was originally a thief, broke open the house of the judge on one night. And when he has finished his loot and was about to leave his house, his wife found that and started to resist the thief running away with the loot. And after all, he is a murderer. He did not mind murdering the judge's wife. Remember, had the judge meted out a proper punishment at the first instance, whether the second occurrence could have happened is the question. So, when it comes to our own karma, all of us do a lot of punya and also papa in equal number. We all pray and we all experience and we are all led to believe, and we in fact believe as a matter of faith that God is always an ocean of compassion. So, can an ocean of compassion punish? And the story of Rama and Mata Sita is only to drive home this point. God always remains as an ocean of compassion. But karmas followed by activities happen in this worldly life. And therefore, rewards for good deeds and punishments for bad deeds should also be part of universal life. So the ocean of compassion executes punishments wherever there are wrongdoers and rewards those who do good deeds. But God will always remain compassionate. An unintended mistake or a mistake done knowingly once, followed by repentance, gets mitigated to a very great extent. But habitual defaulters do not get spared in the process of justice in God's kingdom. This is how God is always celebrated as an ocean of compassion, and God has to render meaningful justice too, to ensure balance, harmony, and equilibrium in universal life. Shri Guru Bhyo